What is a generational curse breaker? I'm Nate. I'm the FitFutureMD. Upload every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Pick up your copy of the nutrition and workout guide in the description below if you're interested in getting healthy. I'm the owner of Ensorsale, Ensorsale's family. Together we rise up from humble beginnings to inspire others all over the world with the messages on our t-shirts. Wear your inspiration today and pick up an inspirational t-shirt so that your life becomes better, where you see everything positive around you instead of seeing all this negative stuff, right? That just makes you mad, angry, and pissed off. When you can see things that make you believe that you can be better and that your life can be better, because it can be. So go to Ensorsale.com, pick you up an inspirational t-shirt today. Use code FitFutureMD for 20% off. So, I was in the gym working out this morning. A guy I'd never seen in there before happened to be in there. And, he waved me down as I was walking by, waved me down. And he goes, "What does that mean?" I go, "What does what mean?" And he says, "Your shirt, what does that mean?" I said, "Generational curse breaker?" He said, yeah, what does that mean? And so basically this came up with this idea, what is a generational curse breaker? Well, a generational curse breaker is anyone that overcomes curses that have plagued a family, right? So, that could be drugs, that could be alcohol, that could be obesity, that could be diabetes. Say, a genetic disease runs in your family, that kind of overcoming that kind of thing. Overcoming, cancer runs in families. So, anything that, you basically overcome where your family has basically been cursed, right? Been cursed, over the years, right? Could be money issues, right? So, somebody has gambling addictions, whatever, right? But that's what a generational curse breaker is somebody that overcomes that, right? And so the next question the guy asked me was, well, how do you know if your family has a curse? I'm like, bro, there's, what line you come from, what the people are like in your family, that kind of thing, right? So then, so I go into that kind of thing, and then, the next question the guy asked was like, well, how do you overcome generational curses? Well, I tell him about mindset, right? You have to have the mindset to overcome that. I'm not going to be like this, right? So how do you change your mindset? Well, you start with affirmations, right? And my affirmations come free with the mentor program, right? DM me ready if you're interested in the mentor program. But affirmations basically can change your mindset, right? Because your mind has been programmed to believe a certain way, to act a certain way, right? School taught you to be, somebody that doesn't think for themselves, somebody that just lives on their programming. And the only way, you basically have to reboot the program, and you reboot the program every day with affirmations, right? So, I started going through a couple of the affirmations for him, and I was like, you know what? Let me just send it to you, brother. What's your phone number? Right? So I send him the, affirmations, right? So, but it felt really good, having an interaction with somebody. I think that's why I really like wearing t-shirts like this. I've had friends, say like, oh, I wouldn't wear that, or, that disrespects your family or whatever, right? But, there are people out there that need help, right? Whether it be, to overcome these things that are plaguing families, right? There's a reason America is not great like it used to be. And people think it's because of, other things, but it's really because of the programming that we've been had, right? It's really because, people's mindsets have changed. They don't believe that they can be great anymore, right? And, so the way you change that is you change it by becoming a generational curse breaker, because we're gonna break these generational curses, right? So if alcoholism runs in your family, if obesity runs in your family, diabetes runs in your family, addiction to drugs runs in your family, right? Let's overcome that, right? Let's get ourselves right, number one, and get on the path that God that God wants you to be on, that God sent you here to do. God sent you here for a purpose, right? Like, you're not just in this world just floating around for no reason, right? You're here to do something specific, right? And the only way to tap in that is to get rid of all those vices, right? A vice is anything that can keep you from your purpose in life, right? Anything, right? It doesn't necessarily have to be drugs, alcohol related, It can be a lot of other things, right? So we're going to get rid of all those vices that keep you from that purpose. And when you finally tap in, to your conscience, to your, to God, basically, is basically the point, is when you finally tap into God talking to you, God telling you to do things, and you'll finally realize, why things are, right? Like, oh, I didn't make it in this because I did this, right? Oh, so it's taking away these vices from your life, right? These vices weren't in your life. Those vices got in the way of you fulfilling your purpose. And that's what we're here to do. That's what generational curse breaker means, right? So if you vibe with that, go grab the generational curse breaker t-shirt, get on the mentor program, and get those affirmations and start changing your mindset, man. Start today. Like, there's no reason to keep living this life that you hate, right? There's no reason for you to continue to suffer, arbitrarily. At least suffer to do your purpose, right? And, if you're going to suffer, you don't even have to suffer. Most of the time when you get rid of your vices, that's it. You're not suffering anymore. You're just enjoying life, right? You're enjoying living out your purpose. So I'm Nate. I'm the FitFutureMD. Become a generational curse breaker with me today. Shop at Ensorsale.com. Use code FitFutureMD for 20% off. And we'll see you in the next piece.